catch the sun before it shines.
Feel the joy in every step we take, peace and power in the choices we make. Sights that linger in our hearts so strong, in this journey where we all belong.
Castles stand and rivers flow, echoes of a time we grow. Mysteries in the winds that blow, lessons in the places we go.
Stop and breathe in the timeless air. Every city's got a tale to share. Wonders that make us stop and stare. Our hearts left lighter everywhere. Feel the joy in every step we take, peace and power in the choices we make. Sights that linger in our hearts so strong, in this journey where we all belong.
Riding bicycles, Bushwick Roadie, country road. Everything old is new with you. It's been a high no one after the rain fell this afternoon. So maybe we'll fall in love again. The sun don't shine in Brooklyn, dear. The sun don't shine too brightly there. The sun don't shine in Brooklyn, dear, to me. Croesus, are you really with her? A Pied Piper with a Piper sister. You don't remember, do you? It may be beautiful in the far west 70s. It may look pretty neath the bridge. It may be the Bayside estuary, but you don't realize where you really are. Riding bicycles, rolling down the hill, we are thigh to side and wheels on spokes glint to glint. Oh, Riverdale, oh, Riverdale, it's right here in Riverdale. Oh, Riverdale, we are riding bicycles, rolling down the hill.
Rolling wheels along the Willow Lane. River whispers soft like a sweet refrain. Sunlight dances, painting gold on green. A gentle country song, the quiet in between. Riding by the riverside, the meadow breathes, the world feels wide. Every breeze becomes a guide. I let the day just carry me on this riverside ride. Dragonflies are sketching in the sky. Fields of amber waving slow goodbye. Shadows stretch across the leaning trees. time dissolves like sugar in the breeze. Riding by the riverside, the meadow breathes, the world feels wide. Every breeze becomes a guide. I let the day just carry me on this riverside ride. No hurry, no city lights, only the rhythm of pedals and chimes. The river hums its lullaby while I drift with the turning tide. Riding by the riverside, nature's choir sings in time. Every breath a soft delight. I let the music carry me on this riverside ride. Morning light, the sky is so blue. Every step I walk with you. Hear the breeze, it calls our name. Every heartbeat feels the same. Closer, closer, every day. Love will guide us on the way. Smiling, shining, come on May. We'll be happy, we will stay. Golden sun begins to play, chasing all the clouds away. Every laugh, a gentle song. With you here, I can't go wrong. Closer, closer, every day. Love will guide us on the way. Smiling, shining, come on May. We'll be happy, we will stay. Golden sun begins to play, chasing all the clouds away. Every laugh, a gentle song. With you here, I can't go wrong. Closer, closer, every day. Love will guide us on the way. Smiling, shining, come on May. We'll be happy, we will stay. Hold me near, don't let me go. Like the river's endless flow. Time can dance, but we remain. Softly singing in the rain. Final, closer, closer, every day. Love will guide us on the way. Love will guide us on the way. Smiling, shining, come on May. We'll be happy, we will stay. Morning sun, the coffee is warm. Side by side, we face the dawn. Little things, they feel so true. Every day begins with you. Every day, every night. With you everything feels right. Spring to winter, is sweeter here with you. Breakfast time, a gentle smile. Talking soft, we laugh a while. Seasons turn, the moments stay. Love will guide us all the way. Every day, every night, with you everything feels right. Spring to winter, skies of blue. Life is sweeter here with you. Breakfast time, a gentle smile. Talking soft, we laugh a while. Seasons turn, the moments stay. Love will guide us all the way. Summer rain and autumn leaves, holding hands, the heart believes. Through the years, the simple song, two of us, we can't go wrong. Oh, every day, every night, with you everything feels right. Spring to winter, skies of blue. Life is sweeter here with you.
Petals turn in gentle time. Evening paints the sky in wine. Hand in hand, the river wide, we drift along the dusky tide. Breezes brush the willow trees. Whispers ride the twilight breeze. Cicadas weave their quiet song, while the shadows stretch and grow long. Two on a twilight ride, rolling by the riverside. Birdsong fading, stars collide. We find the night side by side. Street lamps glow, the world slows down. Silver ripples kiss the town. In your laughter, time is kind. The evening leaves the day behind. Two on a twilight ride, rolling by the riverside. Birdsong fading, stars collide. We find the night side by side. Street lamps glow, the world slows down. Silver ripples kiss the town. In your laughter, time is kind. The evening leaves the day behind. Two on a twilight ride, wheels keep tracing soft replies. Every breeze becomes a rhyme. The evening leaves the day behind. Moonlight hums a lullaby. Wheels keep tracing soft replies. Every breeze becomes a rhyme. Carried on this easy time. Final two on a twilight ride. Dreams keep flowing open wide. Hearts together we confide. Forever here, side by side. drifting softly under moon.
Morning sun, the coffee's home. Side by side, we face the dawn. Little things, they feel so true. Every day begins with you. Every day, every night. With you, everything feels right. Spring to winter, skies of blue. Life is sweeter here with you. Breakfast time, a gentle smile. Talking soft, we laugh a while. Seasons turn, the moments stay. Love will guide us all the way. Every day, every night. With you, everything feels right. Spring to winter, skies of blue. Life is sweeter here with you. Breakfast time, a gentle smile. Talking soft, we laugh a while. Seasons turn, the moments stay. Love will guide us all the way. Every day, every night. With you, everything feels right. Spring to winter, skies of blue. Life is sweeter here with you. Life is sweeter here with you.
bicycles, Bushwick Roadie, Country Road. Everything old is new with you. It's been a high no one after the rain fell this afternoon. So maybe we'll fall in love again. The sun don't shine in Brooklyn, dear. The sun don't shine too brightly there. The sun don't shine in Brooklyn, dear, to me. Croesus, are you really with her? A Pied Piper with a Piper sister. You don't remember, do you? It may be beautiful in the far west 70s. It may look pretty neath the bridge. It may be the Bayside estuary, but you don't realize where you really are. Riding bicycles, rolling down the hill, we are thigh to side and wheels on spokes glint to glint. Oh, Riverdale, oh, Riverdale, it's right here in Riverdale. Oh, Riverdale, we are riding bicycles, rolling down the hill.
Whispers through the trees. Your laugh's the breeze that sets me free. Every moment's been so fast. Together we make the seconds last. Near and far, we're bound as one. Closer together under the sun. Everywhere I go, it's you I see. You're my world, my heart's melody. Footsteps echo through the rain. We dance away the walls of frame. No distance ever pulls us apart. You're my map, my beating heart. Near and far, we're bound as one. Closer together under the sun. Everywhere I go, it's you I see. You're my world, my heart's melody. Every touch ignites the fire. Every glance fuels my desire. Everywhere you are, I'll be. You're my soul, my gravity. Near and far, we're bound as one. Closer together under the sun. Everywhere I go, it's you I see. You're my world, my heart's melody. You're my world, my heart's melody.
中のぬくもり、首筋の美しさ、僕を病みつきにして人生の意味を知る。どうしてゴミだらけの街で君は輝く。どうして息も苦しいのに君は